We're getting ready to get started here in just a second. The drummers will be drawn at random. We'd like to take this time to go ahead and introduce our judges. We've got Vitaly. Vitaly, say hello. You guys make some noise for Vitaly, please. All right, next we've got Marcus. Marcus, where you at? Thanks for coming in and helping us drum off. Y'all make some noise for him. Here we got Doug Mack. Doug Mack is in the house. Make some noise for Doug. And then last we've got Eric as well helping us judge the competition tonight. So drummers, you will get 2 minutes to perform and 3 minutes in the finals should you make it to the next level. The top 3 drummers tonight will all advance to finals. Between your 2-minute performances, drummers will get 5 minutes for changeovers. You'll have 5 minutes to set up a set any way you like it, however you're comfortable. You can move simple snares, set it up left-handed, whatever you need. If you need assistance moving the drum field, please let us know and we will give you all a hand. All right, so our first contestant drawn at random. We got Mr. Mark Finstein helping us out here tonight. All right, Mark, what you got there? Randomly drawn from the stick bag. Our first drummer tonight is
Cameron.
Cameron. Make some noise for Cameron, you guys. All right, Cameron, where you at, buddy? You guys got some music queued up here in a second. All right, Cameron, you're going to have 5 minutes to get the set any way you like it. We're going to play some music while you get set up. Your time starts now. We're going to have 2 different taps. I'm going to tap you once on the shoulder when you're down to 30 seconds, twice on the shoulder when your time is up. All right, and your time starts now. Make some noise for Cameron, y'all! That's how you get a drum competition kicked off right there. Very good, sir. Awesome job, Cameron. All right, our next drummer drawn at random is Justin. Where's Justin at? You guys make some noise for Justin. Justin, is this you, Justin? All right. Make some noise for Justin, y'all. Our next drummer for tonight's competition, tonight's exciting round of drum off. I want to thank you guys all for coming out and supporting your local drummers. Tons of prizes on the line here, guys. All right, you've got 5 minutes to set up, and that time starts now. Justin, you got 2 minutes. We're going to go with the 2-tap scenario. I'm going to tap you on the shoulder when you got 30 seconds left. I'm going to give you 2 taps when your time is up. And that time starts now. Make some noise for Justin, y'all. That was awesome, guys. We got a competition happening tonight. Very good, sir. Excellent job. Again, thank you guys for coming out to the second round of Drum Off tonight. Our next contestant drawn at random is... Join Little John. Where's Little John at? You guys make some noise for Little John on the drums. Little John, we're going to give him just a second to break his stuff down, and then we will start your time. Guys, looks like he is ready. Remember, same rules apply. I'm going to tap you on the shoulder when you've got 30 seconds remaining. I'm going to tap you twice on the shoulder when your time is up. Good luck. That time starts right now. Make some noise for Little John on the drums, y'all. Awesome job. Yes, sir. Very good. We got a little competition happening, folks. What do y'all say? Next drummer drawn at random to perform will be Brian Graham. Where's Brian Graham at? Here we are. All right, make some noise for Brian Graham, guys. All right, Brian, tables applied. Got 5 minutes to set it up any way you like it. Give me a second to get to my timer. Hold on, folks. Sorry about that. All right. Time starts now. For Mr. Graham. All right, keep in mind, 1 tap on the shoulder means you have 30 seconds. 2 taps on the shoulder means your time has expired. And that time starts now.
We're going to switch it up to some jazz, man. Make some noise for Brian Graham, y'all. Thank you, sir. Very, very good. All right, guys, we got some good competition in the house tonight. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us on our second round of drum off. All right, awesome. Great job. Nice and quick, guys, there. Again, we will tap you on the shoulder once to signal you that you have 30 seconds left. 2 taps on the shoulder means your time is up. And that time starts now. All right, make some noise, y'all. Awesome job, man, awesome job. Thank you very much, Isaiah. Very, very good stuff tonight. For our second round of drum off, keep in mind, top 3 drummers are gonna advance. It's gonna get crazy next week, y'all. The next drummer at random. Bradford, where you at, Bradford? All right, where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. All right, Bradford, same rules apply. You got 5 minutes to set it up any way you like it. And that 5 minutes starts now. No more adjustments, you good? Very cool. All right, guys, make some noise for Bradford. Remember, same rules apply. 1 tap when you got 30 seconds left, 2 taps when your time is up. And that time, sir, starts now. All right, make some noise for Bradford, y'all. Very good, sir. Before we draw our next drummer at random, give us a couple of minutes to clean up the explosion back there. Thank you, Bradford. That was awesome. Give us just a second to get set up. We'll call the next drummer up. Is Jason Wolf. You guys make some noise for Jason Wolf. He's going to come up and rock out for us. All right, Jason, head on up there. You're going to have 5 minutes to set the kid up any way you want to. And that 5 minutes is going to start right now. 15 seconds remaining. Are you ready to go? All right, just in the meantime with 12 seconds remaining on that. All right, same rules apply. You're going to get a tap when you've got 30 seconds remaining, 2 taps when your time is up, and that time, sir, starts now. you guys. Awesome job, sir. Good stuff. I've never seen anybody pick the snare drum up in the middle of their performance. That was awesome. I'll give you that. All right, guys. How we feeling about our drum-off competitors? Give them all a big round of applause, y'all. Awesome. We've had a great night tonight. I think we've got one or two more for you here tonight. Next drummer chosen at random is, and appears to be our final drummer. That would be Desmond Jones. Desmond Jones, where you at? All right, Desmond. Same rules apply. You're going to have 5 minutes to set that kid up any way you like it. We'll give Jason a second to clear out of there, and then we'll get your time started. All right, so your setup time starts now. All right, Desmond, your 5 minute setup time is over. And your time, don't forget, 1 tap for 30 seconds, 2 taps means your time is up, and that time starts now. Desmond, y'all. Awesome job. See them chasing that block around with a stick. All right, guys, hang out for just a few minutes. We're going to be right back to announce our winners in the meantime. Jim,